Thank you so much, guys. Right now, it's time for your Friday Tech Roundup with Theunis van Rensburg from bandwidthblog.com. Very interesting story this morning about the human race. Theunis, welcome, dude.
Thank you.
So in China this week, new kind of evidence, I guess, has been brought to the forefront, but by a skull that has been discovered 40 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very interesting development. You wouldn't think that something we discovered 40 years ago would now add to our knowledge base.
That's the big question. What's happening?
Well, so the skull that was found 40 years ago was, and there you can see a picture of it, it was presumed to be of another hominid species called Homo erectus.
Yeah.
Now, this human species basically left Africa about 1.8 million years ago, and they died out about 160 to 200,000 years ago.
Wow.
But what the new research has found is that this might actually not be a Homo erectus skull. It might actually be a Homosapien skull. It's one of our earliest ancestors.
Really?
And the reason this is so interesting is because we thought that we only left Africa about 200,000 years ago, but the skull is a lot older, and we found this in East Asia.
So I was asking you a little bit earlier on, where's the tech kind of part to our tech roundup? Is this because of new technology that's been developed?
Exactly. So the reason why we've been able to get more information from this 40-year-old discovery is because of the new technology that's been developed. So there's new methods of scanning the inside of the cranium, which we never had before. So we have a better picture of what the brain looked like, and the size thereof, and how it was sitting inside the skull. And also we've got better DNA scraping tools. So we can see now that the skull was actually a lot closer related to us than we previously thought.
I find this stuff very, very fascinating. Okay, so where does this leave us in terms of where the human race originated? What's the next step going out from here after this discovery?
Well, I think for us, we always just want to know more. Everybody has
Clearly, yeah.
Everybody has that hankering feeling, where do we come from? And for us, this is very important because it tells us a lot about how we developed and how we evolved, but not only how we did, but how we fit in on this planet. And I think what's basically coming from it is, those people, some people on Twitter who think they are super important. When we find stuff like this, we realize it's really not the case. And we were one species, and we've been on this planet for quite a long time.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, we all won.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
all won. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Theunis, man. Really, really appreciate it. So do you think we will actually ever find out where we come from if we ask that big question? Do you think so?
We hope so. We never know. I mean, there's a lot of discoveries that still need to be made, and there's a lot better understanding we need to have from different discoveries as we've seen now that we've made before, but I'm sure there's still a lot to come.
Yeah, but hopefully tech will play a big role as it is already. Yeah. Theunis, thank you very, very much for joining us this morning. Fascinating stuff indeed, man. So a broad question, if you know where we come from, let us know. Hashtag Expresso Show. And of course, for all your latest tech updates, just head on over to bandwidthblog.com.